Hi, and welcome back to Live in 30. I'm Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success, and I'm really glad that you're here today. Each week, I've been bringing you some really great information about connecting and really using networking as part of your marketing strategy. Some great tips you can find here on 30 Second Success on my Facebook page, on my website, as well as on the YouTube channel. You can also find me on LinkedIn and Twitter if you'd like to follow along with some of the other things that I post and share. So I'm really excited about connecting with you, and I think it's so important that you're here. This is a great topic today that I'm sharing, and I want to share why. But first, I wanted to remind you that in last week's episode, we talked about boosting your self-confidence. If you haven't watched that video, you really need to, because I shared a really cool technique. And let me tell you, that has been the most watched video that I've created to date. And this is episode 13 of Live in 30. So number 12 obviously got a lot of attention. So you'll definitely want to go check that one out. And if you haven't read the blog that goes along with it, be sure to do that on our website, 30secondsuccess.com. It's the number 30, and then spell out the word second and success.com. So I'd love to hear what you think about it. Please make sure that you leave comments when you are viewing the videos or when you're reading the blog. Hey, Michelle, welcome aboard. Glad that you're here today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always fun. So as I was sharing in my blog that I wrote earlier this week, I had an amazing experience that made me really think about the people that we surround ourselves with. So my story is in my blog, but I'll share it really quickly here with you. I was driving down the road. My son asked me to bring his keys to work for him, and I'm driving along, and I always listen to a very, very positive, uplifting radio station, and a new song came on the station that literally had me banging on the steering wheel, singing at the top of my lungs, with tears running down my face. And it was one of those songs that had that life-changing message that gave me a tool that I really needed to help me overcome my struggle with fear. Because sometimes that, fear just grips you and you just want to hold on to it. But the best thing to do is let it go. So this song was called The Breakup Song. And it's all about breaking up with fear. Telling it you don't need it anymore. It doesn't have a place here. It's gone. It's out of here. See ya. So when you get a chance, make sure you listen to that song. What I wanted to share was the fact that that's one of those positive people that I love to keep in my life. Francesca Battistelli is the singer of that song, and she's the writer. So, think about the positive influence that she had on my life. And so when we surround ourselves with positive, inspiring people, it just lifts us up. So these people can be found in your everyday life, in your networking groups, on the radio, on the podcast, or in books that we read. So just thinking about some of those, I want to encourage you, remember when you're reaching out into your network and you're finding people that are willing to help, willing to lift you up and encourage you, those are the people you want to spend time with. They're the people that you want to build relationships with. So thanks, Michelle. I'm so glad you got to listen to that song. It was so amazing, right? So I love surrounding myself with positive people. So when I connect with people at networking events and find that they are just encouraging and uplifting and willing to share information, those are the people that I find myself gravitating to. Those are the people that I find myself inviting to go to other networking events with me and want to hang out with them and spend time with them and grab a cup of coffee, just to have a great conversation. There's just some of the people that today I had a really great call with a friend that I haven't talked to in a while. But as soon as I picked up the phone, she had tons of information to share with me. She said, "Hey, I was thinking about you the other day. I, gave your name to somebody, and how are you doing with this?" And, she just had such encouragement in her voice the whole time we were talking. And I got off that call and I just felt so inspired to just jump in and do more and just really kind of tap into that market that I had kind of forgotten about, by something that she shared with me. So it was really kind of cool to do that. Now, I love to surround myself with books. I love that personal and professional development that's so key in my life, and it really helps me to continue to move forward. As I shared in my blog the other day, over the weekend, I had some real good quiet time that I was able to just spend with a couple podcasts that I was listening to. I was watching a video interview with Lewis Howe and Tony Robbins, and I had watched another interview with Lisa Nichols. Absolutely love her. She's such an inspiration. She just has a heart for service, and that's really what she embodies that, and she shares that with people, and she encourages people to be and have that heart of service about serving others. And I'm just so empowered by that. And the messages that I got from these amazing people over the weekend were just so inspiring. And Darren Hardy is another one. I get Darren Daily. If you are not getting Darren Daily on your phone every morning, you need to. Okay, Darren Hardy, who is the editor of Success Magazine. He no longer is. He's the former editor, but he started that magazine. He really built that magazine up and did a tremendous job now as a high-level business coach. But he sends out a daily inspirational tip that's about maybe 10 to 15-minute video that just every morning kind of gets you excited about your day. So if you want to start your day off on the right foot, Darren Hardy with Darren Daily is what he calls it. So make sure that you're registering for that. Comes right to your phone. So these are some of the things that I love to surround myself with. My daily plan is just so focused on starting my day on the right foot with the right people, and then surrounding myself throughout the day with those same people. So having that radio on, popping on a podcast that's on my do not miss list. I always listen to my girlfriends on the Four Chicks Chatting. They have some great business advice. So if you're not tuned into that podcast, make sure that it's on your list of top podcasts. And Michelle, if you have any podcasts or books you want to share, pop them into the comments section there while we're here together. Another podcast that I love to listen to is John Lee Dumas. He always has really great guests on his podcast. Bob Berg is another one. Trisha Brook does some really great. She's The Big Talk. She does some really great interviews. And Jo Hausman is Go For It. She's on Voice of America, and she does some really great radio shows. So these are some people that I enjoy listening to. Their guests are amazing. The things that they share are really inspiring. And I just always feel like, when I'm in a place where I need a little bit of a boost, I'll turn them on. I have my radio going on in the background during the day, just to kind of lift me up and give me that encouragement that I need throughout the day. So think of things and people that you can connect to throughout the day that really lift you up. But more importantly, think of how you're starting your day. How are you really getting inspired to begin your day that'll lift you and carry you through? So those are some of the things. One of the things that I love to do, I learned years ago, was starting my day each and every morning, quiet time with a good book. I personally start with my Bible, and then I'll dive into a personal development book. Right now, I just finished Jen Sincero's You Are a Badass at Making Money. Absolutely love it. Kind of changed my perspective on hiring coaches and really getting the help that you need, even when you're doing really well. How do you get to the next level? Well, find someone who's there and ask them to help pull you along. And pay. Coaches are worth what those coaches are worth what they're asking for. So the ones that are on that high level of performance, they're the ones that you want to be tapping into to really move ahead. And then I'm now currently listening to Mel Robbins' 5-Second Rule. It's actually not listening to it, but I'm reading it. And I will tell you, I thought it was going to take me a while. It's so funny because some books take me forever to get through, and I really have to work at it. And I did purpose to do all the exercises in the Badass book. But in the 5-Second Rule book, I feel like it is just flying by. It is such an easy read, and the concept is so amazing and so simple to apply to your life. I'm just really enjoying it. The stories that are in there and the information that is shared as far as how your brain works is really kind of cool, and how this 5-second rule affects your brain and gets you going. And so it's really kind of fun to tap into those people that you're seeing on a regular basis. Now, don't forget, there's a lot of people that are doing Facebook Lives too. So, they're really great to listen to as well. And go back and listen later on. Mark those favorites. I share all of my my Facebook Lives to my YouTube page so that they're evergreen. People can mark them and favorite them, and then, you know, subscribe to the YouTube channel and go back and listen to them later, so that those tools are there for you later on. So I share a lot of great tips on Live in 30, and I hope that you're getting a lot of information from them. So, hey, Michelle, do you have any questions for me while we're here together? If that I can answer for you, please pop it in the comments section there, and I really appreciate that. But, you know, if you guys have questions for me about anything, about networking, about how to build those relationships, you know, follow up is so important. Making sure that you're staying connected. You know, what do you use? What tools do you use to stay connected are so important. You know, just use your heart, follow the people that matter, follow the people that are making a difference. And guess what? You know what? You outgrow people too. So don't be afraid to change things up. Like, I get a mailbox full of emails all the time. I can't tell you, when I turn my my email on, there's a ton of emails there, and I'm very selective. I started, you know, just kind of listening to the people that I want to listen to, that people that are making an impact in my life where I'm at right now. And then I started unsubscribing or moving those people, that information to a different mailbox so that I can look at it later. So I'm just not overloaded with email, but I'm getting the good quality messages that I really want to tap into on a regular basis. So they're the ones that I'm seeing regularly. So, you know, be intentional about who you're connecting with, the ones that really feed your mind and inspire you to utilize what they're teaching. Okay, make sure that you're putting into practice the things that you're learning during your time with professional development and those people that you're surrounding yourself with. Make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to connect with the people that you want to spend time with, the people that you're meeting at your networking events, the people that are inspiring you to step it up and play a bigger game, the people that are going to lift you up and hold you accountable for the things that you want to accomplish. You know, you've got a lot of people in your corner, including me. So if you need help and you need someone to encourage you to keep going and get to the next level, reach out. I'm here. I would love to help you. I have, you know, a great VIP strategy program, a 90-day program that helps people to really identify where they're at, what they need to do, and how to get to the next level. And then we give you homework. Yes, homework. But it's all about helping you fit those pieces into your life that need to happen in order to progress to where you want to be based on your goals and your aspirations. So, you know, if you'd like to know more about how we work with clients at 30 Second Success, check out our website at 30secondsuccess.com. Give us a call and schedule an appointment. Love to share some more information with you. And if you are ready to ditch the pitch and start connecting, you know where to find me, right? Right here, Facebook, anywhere, YouTube, LinkedIn, not Yahoo, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, Instagram. You know, you can find me. Just reach out. I'm here for you. So I'm Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success, and I'm really excited that you spent time with me today. Have a great day, and thank you again, Michelle, for popping in and sharing your thoughts.